Peter, who's in the frame right now, is actually an ambassador for the game. He's been putting on clinics all around. I think he had one in North Reading recently, one in Charlestown, and we had one actually during the 4th of July week here in Wilmington. This is an official pickleball court layout. It's 20 feet wide by 44 feet long. The net in the center divides each half, and you can see the no volley zone, which is 7 feet from the center on each side of the court. It's basically the exact same size as a badminton court. The net on the sideline is 36 inches above the floor. That's true for both sides of the court, obviously. The center of the net is 34 inches above the floor. We've got a beautiful portable net here. We're at Villanova Hall, by the way. All right, Jill's going to show you the serve in pickleball. Unlike tennis, the pickleball serve has to be below the waist. There's no overhand serves. Jill, show them how high you can. That's about as high as the racket can be. All right, give us a serve. The paddles today are a composite of some type, graphite, etc. The ball is about the size of a wiffle ball, but has no slotted holes, so it plays true. There you go, that's a perfect serve. Bill's going to demonstrate the serve. Now, Bill's serve is a little more sidearm, but it's still below the waist. Here we go again. Below the waist. Perfect serve. Pickleball is mainly a doubles game. You can play singles. I've watched some singles matches, but most often you will find people play this game doubles. The first serve always starts from the right side. So Peter serves from the right side, and if they get the point, you only get a point when you serve. Now, once you get a point, you switch sides with your partner. You switch sides, not ends, with your partner. They get another point. Notice he switches sides with his partner again. You'll notice both players advance to the blue line as soon as they can. As soon as they get the opportunity, that's where you want to be. You'll notice the players will run up to the blue line, but never step over it. That's a perfect example. Excellent play there. You notice Bill stayed behind the blue line. You notice Jill stepped in front of it, but because the ball bounced in front of her, she was allowed to step in front of the blue line or into the non-volley zone. When all four players are up at the blue line, you want to keep that ball low. You don't want to bring it up higher than the top of the net, because if you do, you're going to pay the price. As I said, if they make a mistake, they pay the price. He holds his serve until he faults. He just got another point. Switches sides with his partner. He will hold that serve until he faults, or till his team faults. Got another point. I believe that's 4. The score is actually 4-0 now. I believe that went to the other side. He's just lost his serve. The other team starts from the right-hand side. The serve is made cross-court and must clear the non-volley zone. And I believe the other team got a point. You notice the players on the other side switch sides. I should say players on the other end switch sides. They got that point, you notice they're switching sides again. Peter's team got that fault, and the other side now gives the serve to their second man. And I believe Peter's side got that fault, and the serve now goes to his team. He being on the right side is the first server. I believe that was a fault on Peter's team. His partner, though, becomes the second server. Each team gets 2 servers. When I say 2 servers, I don't mean 2 serves. Each person gets to serve and holds their serve until their team faults. And she being the second server, their team just faulted. The other team takes the serve, and it's the man on the right side who starts it. Or the person on the right side. The other team faulted, and now their second server takes it. The other team got that point. The player switched sides on the other team. Holds his serve. I think the other team faulted. I'm not. Yeah, that's true, because Jill is taking the serve, being on the right side. I hope you can understand. It may seem complicated, but actually every time you get a point, you switch sides. You'll notice Jill and Peter just switched sides, and their team got that point. They got the point because the other team's fault occurred while Jill's team was serving. Serving team gets a point. And I guess that's the end of that game. I lost track of the score. I think you might understand how it's done. It's really actually very simple. It's a great game. It's a good exercise, and you don't have to be a senior to play. Joe and Bill are still working, and I believe they're in their 40s. We all play very well. There you go. Bill is moving the portable net. It's a great game, and I think Peter being our ambassador, I think he's doing a wonderful job. Anyway, that's it from Villanova Hall. This is Tom Payzra from WCTV. I just got hit in the face with the ball. So you take it seriously, but also you have a lot of fun.
Last but not least, Bill's famous trick shot.